Say when.
We are live. Ready? I like it. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Charlie. You remixing it?
Don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Don't forget to check in.
10 o'clock.
At 10 p.m. they got the answer to your
Problem.
on your baby mama drama.
Baby mama drama.
And all of that conflama.
Say what?
Don't forget to check in and be sure to get your bill.
Let's go.
Hey, y'all. I like it.
I like it.
Me too. 2 thumbs up for the new music.
Thank you.
I like it. I like it.
So I talked to my brother today, and Mr. Wallace Gary, he was like,
He's my favorite.
hey, see, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that theme music for you. So I was like, all right.
Thank you, Charlie.
Today he just shot it straight from the hip. He was like, you know what? Let's see what you can do with it. All right. Good at it. He good for it.
Do they know what you're talking about?
The theme music.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure everybody knew what you were talking about. So we have new theme music. We want to thank Mr. Wallace Gary for blessing us with his voice and his musical talents. He's my favorite. Everybody knows that. We'll play it again in the show for you. And as a matter of fact, he's going to be on the show tonight. Was I supposed to say that?
No.
Oh, sorry. You know, I have a big mouth.
Unless it's time for you to talk. Then.
Oh, Serenity says she loves the intro. Thank you. We love it too. He's an amazing singer. He sung background for so many amazing people. But we'll talk to him later on. I said it again. I'm sorry. Oh. Let's go.
All right, so tonight's topic is spring cleaning. Spring cleaning. Come on.
No, this is go. I'm listening to you
Spring
tonight.
cleaning, cuffing season is over. So, since the winter's passed and cuffing season is over, I hope everybody is with who they wanted to be with.
Sorry.
I hope y'all wound up, you know,
Wait, I gotta fix this.
sticking
mic.
this out. Who
And I'm back.
y'all supposed to be with. Hope it worked out good for you. Some of y'all, I still see y'all doing the same thing, so cuffing season wasn't too good for you, but hey, you know, there's always next cuffing season. You can find somebody in the summer months. Hey, it happens. What the hell is this? I thought you was a little retarded kid. I didn't know you.
That's not a nice word. We don't use words like that. I was looking at you because...
Retarded?
So let me just give you all a little bit... Don't say it again. It's not a nice word. I'm offended.
Oh, so you can say...
I'm offended. I'm going to take you to Human Resources.
I'm going to put your helmet back on. Stop it. so you can say... Wallace Gary. Oh, I said it again. I can't say retarded.
Because that's not a nice word.
We are all going to Human Resources.
Anyway, so I'm going to give you all a little bit of background, what happens in the background. So what we do is we come up with a topic, and then we don't discuss it at all. We just come up with a topic. So or we discuss it a very little bit so that we make sure that we're on the same page. So this time, we discussed it a very little bit because most of the time he steals my words and stuff, so I don't like to tell him what I'm about to say. I'm kidding.
And then I tell her everything but what I'm going to say. So when she asks me, what's the topic? And I say, spring cleaning. And then she go, what does that look like?
Well, I need to know what it looks like so that we know what we're talking about.
Well, we don't discuss it, so it doesn't matter.
Right. So, but I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. So today we are completely on opposite pages. So when he said spring cleaning, because sometimes I come up with a topic, sometimes he come up with a topic, right? When he said spring cleaning, I had no idea he was talking about cuffing season. So tonight you're going to get two versions of spring cleaning. I had no idea he was talking about cuffing season and cuffing season being over, but I'm interested. Now, when he said cuffing season, when he said spring cleaning, I was thinking more along the lines of, because this is where I am in life, so now we know where we are in life. I was thinking more along the lines of getting myself together and sharing with you spring cleaning tips on making sure that you're on point going into the future. But now that I think about it, it really works. Because if you're getting rid of somebody who you really aren't meant to be with or don't want to be with, and you're getting rid of riffraff in your life, it's part of, I'm not calling everybody riffraff, I'm just saying. It's part of getting yourself together. So I like it. Let's go. And like my shirt. Anyway.
I wish y'all know so much. Y'all can go to Say That Then or the Cee And Sheila Show. They link together, ran by the same people. You know.
Let's go. Wait, before we even get started with our spring cleaning topic, we had an amazing bus ride.
Yes, we want to thank everybody that came out and got on that bus and showed your love.
Thank you so much. We had a sold out bus. However,
everybody didn't get on the bus.
There were 6 people who missed the bus.
6? I think it was more than that.
It was 6.
Oh, the bus happened to be actually larger.
Right. It was 6 people that missed the bus. We're so sorry that you missed the bus. Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you for your donations.
We tried to wait for you. We waited 15 minutes. Now, we didn't say we were leaving CP time, but we did leave a little bit late, which cut into, the hanging out time. First of all, let me just say, I do have to shout out to my girls. And our picture is on the site. Jessica, Ashley, Tiffany, Elizabeth, Chrissy. I'm stopping going before I forget anybody. Teresa, Mo, Michelle. We just had a really great time. I hope I didn't forget. I know I forgot about it. Let me stop naming people.
I'm going to tell you, because there was a lot of ladies on that bus.
There was. We appreciate all of you.
Fellas.
Miss Gail.
Y'all did not
That's okay.
come out like I thought you would. But it was okay, because there was a lot of ladies on that bus.
You're saying that with a nod and a smile.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a lot of...
You all right?
Yeah.
You need a moment? Okay.
Wait a minute.
No, it was great all around. And I really have to thank Deirdre. Deirdre, thank you so much. We celebrated her daughter's birthday on the bus.
Right.
So we had a good time. Thank you, Deirdre, for inviting your friends and your family to come and get on this bus ride with us. We appreciate you.
Them mimosas was flowing.
They were flowing, right?
Oh, my goodness.
We had a really good time. Anyway, I just want to say we had a great bus ride. It was great. I didn't know the Tropicana was popping like that, though.
Every Saturday.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm even going to tell my age. I'm 20-something. The girls I was hanging out with were like teenagers. They had me everywhere.
You what?
They had me everywhere.
You what?
I'm 20-something, and I just want to thank the girls. We just had a great time. Anyway, let's move on. But our topic today.
You what?
What is the problem? Oldie.
Who oldie?
Who? Viejito.
You like a year? Oh, no. You
Oh, yeah. No, go ahead with it. You finally admitted it. You finally admitted it. No, it's not a couple of months.
Hey, I'm glad you guys like the blue shirts.
Oh, thanks.
We do have them in different colors, though. So you can place your order. Place your order for the Say That Then t-shirts. You can place your order for the Cee And Sheila Show t-shirts. Matter of fact.
Yes, 20-something. CJ.
No, she is not.
Oh. See that? Come on, turn around with the people. Turn around for the people. And now you got to do me. You got to do me.
Someone, rub a good back of the shirt.
Anyway, all right. So look. Hello. What is wrong with you? Thank you, Teresa.
Times 2.
Excuse?
Plus something else.
Please. Not like you, viejo.
Oh, now.
Ok, vamos empieza. No empieza.
No empieza.
Tú no empieza. Let's go.
So, hello, everybody. How y'all doing? This is C.
And this is Sheila.
And this is the Cee And Sheila Show.
Wait.
What?
So, some of you weren't here for the very, very beginning, but I need to play that theme music again. Let's go. Can you play it again?
I could.
Okay, I like it. Y'all gotta hear our new theme music. It's kind of hot. I like it. Hey. Some of y'all missed it. We just want to replay it. Stop it there. No?
Tuesday night, don't forget it. Don't forget to check in. At 10 p.m., they got the answers to your problems. On your baby mama's drama. And all of that conflama.
Say what?
Don't forget to check in and be sure to get your bill.
What y'all think? Might be a little.
Yeah, let me know what y'all think of the new.
Could have let it
theme
fade
music.
out.
Yeah, I could.
Can I have a pen?
Let's get back to work.
All right.
Some of you weren't here for the very, very
Oh
beginning.
my gosh, you stay watching the show.
Hey, it's time to get back to work.
Let's go.
So, spring cleaning. Spring cleaning means different things to different people. Some people clean their house, some people clean out their life, some people clean out their closet. Some people clean out their relationship. So, what you got?
No,
You ready?
No, yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead. I'm listening to
All
you.
right. So once it's passed and cuffing season is over. So, like I said before, I hope everybody wound up with who they supposed to be with and
Thanks.
didn't settle. So, that being said, a lot of y'all breaking up.
Oh, there's
Cuffing
the
season
news.
over.
There's the good news or the bad news. A lot of y'all are breaking up. It's time to clean some stuff up.
That's a good news for some people.
Well, it might be.
It's
For
good
others,
news
it's
some
bad
people.
news.
Right. It's for the person that got to move out and and deal with. Hey, so I was looking for an apartment. 1 bedroom, not a little fancy. I'm a little fancy.
Right, a little bougie.
A little bit, but I noticed 1 bedroom apartments was going for like $1,200 to in that range. There wasn't anything $1,000. It was like
Well, it
$1,250.
depends on where you look. I mean, you can't expect to live in a fantastic luxury neighborhood for $800. It's just not going to happen nowadays.
You ever seen somebody balling on the budget?
Yes, I've seen someone balling on the budget.
so
I ball on a budget all the time, but I don't expect to pay $600 rent and live in a doorman building.
let me show y'all something.
You know what? I can't with you. We're gonna go back in for the close-up. Stop it. Let's go.
So,
So ridiculous.
I was looking for an apartment. Everything I saw was like 1 bedroom, $1,200, $1,250, $1,300.
Okay. Actually, $1,200 is pretty good.
Well, what I'm seeing now is $1,200 is the range
Yes, it is. Yeah,
for 1 bedroom.
absolutely.
And if you add a bathroom, $2,500.
It's so ridiculous. Okay, what's your point?
When did that happen? I'm spring clean. I'm getting out everything. Spring cleaning. I'm going to throw away this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to move here. I'm going to do this and start over. I don't need to take no furniture. I'm going to buy all new furniture. And that dude said $3,600
For what?
to move in.
Okay, so that would be first month. Okay, wait, let me say this. I see where you're going, right? But let me just say this because it kind of relates to my version of spring cleaning. Spring cleaning, some people think you just take something and you tuck it away until the next season. But sometimes you have to throw some stuff out.
Definitely
got to get rid of some stuff. And spring cleaning is not always easy. Do you hear what I'm saying? Sometimes it hurts to get rid of stuff that you've had for a long time. That includes
people.
Right. It hurts to get rid of your favorite pair of shoes. It hurts to get rid of people that have been holding you down, like that coat that you had forever that has all kinds of rips in it. And even the seamstress said that you can't fix it.
You keep
get rid of it.
You keep trying to send it to the cleaners?
Right.
Yeah.
It's clean. It's just not for you anymore.
Right.
Get rid of it. Okay, go.
So you just took the football, ran 5 yards, and threw it back.
There you go.
Go ahead. What you got?
You can't throw it forward. You have to throw it.
You got
lateral. I know football.
Look at you knowing football.
I know, right? Go. Well, but that's really good, see, because I'm glad that we didn't discuss this beforehand, because now we can kind of put things, like a lot of the metaphors, if you will, that you have, really relate to like some real stuff.
Right, because what you just said was, sometimes with spring cleaning that you have to clean out people. I'm cleaning out toxic people.
Right. Well, yeah, you wouldn't get rid of good people, even though some people really do.
There are people that
foolish people. You get rid of.
They're not really toxic.
The baby water and the bath.
Right.
Don't do that. Let's find out what is toxic water, toxic people, and good people. Keep the people that mean you well, that care for you. Dust them off if they need a little dusting.
Slap them around.
No.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Put them on the shelf, and then just sweep everything together.
No.
And throw it out.
I'm not putting nobody on the shelf. Everybody, we're going to carry our own weight. We're going to keep it moving. If we're
What do you mean?
We're going to move together. We're going to move in one accord. Well, I am not going to be reaching back, grabbing you by your collar.
Who said that?
You said dust them off.
What I said was, don't put good people. We're spring cleaning. What I'm saying is, don't put good people in the same basket that you would put toxic people in.
Well, here's the thing.
And you will only know that they're toxic if you've actually communicated with them and they've been dragging you down all winter. Now it's spring. Now wake up and realize that they mean you no good. And you know what? You don't have to say, hey, you don't mean me any good. I'm getting rid of you. All you have to do is do this. And I'm back.
So
let's go.
I was reading this paper, and it said everybody's not going to make it with you, and those people are not really toxic. They just not moving the same way you're moving. They're not going the same direction that you're going.
Okay.
However, when I say toxic people, those are not the people I'm talking about. Those people just want to go in a different direction than you. So sometimes you have to move the way you move and let that be that.
I agree.
So that being said, let's get back to these toxic people.
Okay.
Because the toxic people, they're going to sit around you and try to make decisions for you like they're your agent or your manager. And they don't mean you're any good.
Okay, what is
but
that?
They sound good. They sound real good.
Right. Sometimes you can get tricked by that.
Right, because they'll be all late at night. So what we doing tomorrow? And they just want to know so they can run tell somebody. So you really got to watch out for toxic people in your circle.
So
the only way for your outsiders to know what your inside is doing, you got to check your inside.
I like that. I saw that meme last week. I like it. That kind of goes with redefining your core values. To me, it does. Which means if somebody's going in a different direction from you,
let them go.
Let them go. If you're going in a different direction from, your group of people or person, then you go.
Right, because you can have 4 people that grow up in the same neighborhood, grew up together, doing the same things in the streets and everything. One is going to be a doctor, one could be a lawyer, psychiatrist, it's 4 different walks of life. One of them could be a blue-collar dude. But here's the thing. When that day is over and they're done working, they're still friends. They're going to all come back together. If you try to stop somebody from doing what they want to do, then you could be the person that's toxic, that's in the way. So That being said, live and let live. Keep it pushing. But, like I said before, you're not going to reach back and grab nobody and try to pull them up.
Well, okay,
They might need to go this direction to get to where you at.
Now, I don't agree with, I'm not sure where you're coming from when you say we're not going to reach back and grab people. I think that is the purpose of success.
Well, here's the thing.
So I don't know about that, don't reach back.
Well,
I say always reach back.
Here's the thing.
However, you have to reach back for the right person.
If we're running and that person is walking, how many times can you run back there and get behind that person?
Is it a friend?
But what it is.
Is it somebody who has potential? Is it somebody who's trying to get there but just needs a little bit of help?
They may need their own path.
Everybody needs their own path.
Right.
But
so why are you pushing them into the lane that you need to go in?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What? That's what it sounds like to me.
Well,
if you're pushing somebody to do what you want them to do.
Wait, where did we come from with that? Nobody said anything like that.
Well,
nobody said push them to do what you want them to do. That's called manipulation. We don't do that to friends. What we do is encourage them to follow their own path. So we wouldn't get rid. Wait, let me finish my sentence.
Go ahead.
We would not get rid of somebody who just needs a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of help, a little push. Girl, you can do it. Get on. You're an artist. Do your art. You're a singer. Sing. You want to go back to school? Do that. We're not pushing them to where you want them to be. That's called manipulating, and then you would be the toxic person. So we're not saying that. We're saying, to me, maybe I'm naive, but to me the point of success, the purpose of success is to help somebody else, because somebody helped you to get that success. So if they didn't reach back and get you,
ladies and gentlemen,
where would you be?
I like to present to some and introduce to others. This guy put together the theme music. He's a great host. He's an amazing artist. Toured all around the world.
Yes.
Hey Wallace, could you give me a call?
Yes, Wallace.
Give me a call when you can, man. I'm gonna put you right up on here right now, so we can talk to the people.
Yes, Wallace. He's my favorite. I love the song. But yeah, so that's what I'm talking about.
Well, CJ is right. You're going to move your own way and do what you got to do, but really try not to burn the bridges, especially on both ends.
Absolutely. But so wait, honey, that's correct, and I agree with that. But how did you disagree with what I said, but agree with that? Because
I didn't disagree with what you said. All I'm saying is I don't want to. If you choose a different direction, I don't want to have to pull you up here and go, you know what? No, you need to do this.
Don't do that. Who does that to a friend?
Well, there are people
that you get rid of that do that.
There are people who
What?
You said need a push. But do you push
No,
them?
I didn't.
I want to push them in their direction.
I'm going to need you to quote me correctly. I didn't say they need a push. I said sometimes you have to reach back and get them and help them, encourage them, and bring them to, encourage them to do what they need to do in life. I'm not saying push them. I'm not saying nobody wants to be pushed, and even if it's a metaphor, nobody wants to be pushed. So.
You don't think so?
No, nobody wants to be pushed. So if you're going to quote me, make sure you get it right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go. What are you doing?
Liking and sharing the show.
Oh. Can you please like and share the show? All right. So like I said, redefine what I'm going back to what I said originally. Redefining your core values with people. If you notice that your circle, nobody's values to me are right and wrong. They're right to them. Do you agree?
Right.
You know what I mean?
If they're your values,
they're yours.
They're yours.
Right. So there's no right and wrong core value. They just belong to you. And just because somebody else's values don't match up with yours doesn't make it wrong. All right? So I say redefine your core values or make sure you have them intact when you're doing your spring cleaning, because then you know what to get rid of. And this is not just people. Sometimes you have to get rid of some stuff in yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some of the stuff that you feel and think may not be where you should be heading. There's some stuff that we do. All right. So the stuff that, let's say I do, personally that may not line up with either my core values or with where I am deciding to go in the future. So there's some stuff that I have to get rid of because it doesn't match what I'm supposed to be believing. If they're my values, I can't go against my own self.
Well, you know, that there was a conversation with you and Sean. Remember?
What's that?
Somebody had to die.
Somebody had to die. I agree. And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we had a guest, Sean Gumby, a few weeks ago, who we were discussing fighting against yourself. And that's, like, I have that in my notes because I think it's important. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. Sometimes we procrastinate. We don't do stuff we're supposed to do. We don't follow through. We don't get started. You're the one that's holding you back, but you're blaming everybody else.
Hold on one second.
What's
You ready?
that?
I'd like to introduce to some and present the others. Ladies and gentlemen, none other. Mr. Wallace Gary is in the building.
You don't have any clapping music for him? Oh, you're so...
Really? That's where you're going with this?
I'm shocked that you don't have any clapping music, nothing. Unbelievable.
How's it going?
Good, man. I was trying to join y'all in on the live feed.
I don't know how to do it on this fancy camera. But thank you so much for coming in.
Also, you're not on the phone doing this.
No.
That's why.
Right. Well, first I want to thank you so much for our amazing song. People were chiming in and saying that they loved it. Nice smooth groove, like I said. I love it. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, definitely an amazing song.
So
it's okay. It's all right. It's for y'all, you know.
Thank you. Oh, somebody said applause. Thank you. Thank you for the applause for Wallace Gary. Come on.
Oh, y'all don't... I got some applause. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, we're not gonna wait for your applause. So, for those of you who don't know who you are and what you do, and you probably will have to live under a rock if you don't, but that's okay. We're gonna enlighten you. Can you please share a little bit about your amazing life with us?
Well, I'm just a sharecropper from South.
Right, a very well-known sharecropper.
Just tell me you didn't love me when you thought I was a goat herder.
I'm just a poor old sharecropper from Tennessee.
Oh my God.
No.
You ain't been a sharecropper.
I'm a singer, songwriter, entertainer. You know, I write and produce. I do jingles, and I've done commercials for Pepsi and Heineken and Sprite and Nationwide Insurance and blah, blah, blah. Campbell Soup. I've sang background for Shaka Khan and Mickey Howard and Freddie Jackson and Ashford and Simpson and Patti LaBelle and yada, yada, yada.
Ooh.
Just a ton of people. I was in a movie before.
Which movie?
I did this movie called Kiss Me Silly. It was a romantic comedy. Mm-hmm. And I just recently did a Pepsi commercial, last year.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So right now I'm just writing songs. I just wrote a song for Kelly Clarkson.
Nice.
And
wow.
Did you just take my pen?
Yeah, I'm writing a lot of songs for a lot of artists on Warner Brothers and Atlantic Records right now.
Excellent. We love it. We're so proud of you.
And I just did the theme song for this incredible show by these two people, man, that the world should know.
Right. That's what we keep saying. They'll know us one day. That's okay.
Right.
So, oh my God. All right.
Have you ever heard of them? The Cee and Sheila Show?
I think a few people might have.
I think a few people might have heard of it.
That's okay. We're getting there, and we're going to blast our new theme music everywhere we go, especially at Fridays, this Saturday at 6 p.m.
Right. Be there. Saturday, 6 p.m. Fridays in Bayonne, 50 Crossing Way. Something like that in Bayonne.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I love you guys.
We love you too. We want to thank you for calling in, but we can't have you just call in. We want you to sing something for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And if you weren't so far away, we would have dragged you in here to sing live, but we're going to get there.
Okay. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
As soon as I get my situation back on the road.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
So, You got like one verse you can put together for us real quick?
A verse?
Okay, I'll probably sing a little piece of this song. I don't know what my voice is, where my voice is right now, but since we are professionals, there's this song that Stevie Wonder wrote, and he actually did it for this movie, School Days.
Yeah, classic.
The first time that I had heard the song, what I had heard was him singing it for a Martin Luther King tribute, and this was before the School Days came out. So I heard him singing it. Then he had a young man singing in the movie. I'll just sing a little bit of it, I guess.
Yes, I love this song. Go ahead.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Well, sing it with him.
No, come on. Go ahead, we're listening.
Sing it with me. Come on, Sheila, sing it with me.
Come on now.
All right, let me see if I can get this up. Butterflies begin from having been another. As a child is born from being in a mother's womb. But how many times have you wished you were some other? Someone than you are. But who's to say if all were uncovered? You would like what you would see. You can only be you. As I can only be me.
Yes,
that's it.
I love it.
Thank you.
I can't wait till you come on the show. I can't wait till you come on the show and sing live.
I'm
love
so
you.
Under the weather.
Oh my gosh.
It is what it is.
But your voice is always amazing, as always.
Only for you guys, I'll make a fool out of myself. Only for you.
Oh, do you see all those hearts coming up for you? Oh my God.
Everybody saying, sing.
Yes. So, all right. So the next show that you have, we're definitely going to tell everybody about it so they can go and check you out live. But we're going to have you on the show. We can't wait. We thank you so much for always being there for us. And we love you so much.
Well, you know what? I support those who support me. And like I said, Jersey has been really good to me.
Yeah.
I have a whole new family of people who I'm so glad that I got to know. And it has been a blessing to me.
Right.
I have new family.
That's right.
Indeed.
Like I was telling Steve earlier, I've gotten more love from you guys, and I wonder what it is that when you're from someplace, it's like the people from other places give you so much more love.
Right. You know what? I was saying that a few weeks ago. I don't understand it. I tried to, but you know what? If I spend too much time trying to understand that, then I take away the time that I can spend loving the people that love on me.
Mm-hmm. And that's you got it right. I love those who love on me.
Yeah. Oh my God! Thank you so much.
You guys have always been supporters from day one.
That's right.
That's right. You got to support those who support you.
That's right. And when you get that Grammy for writing that song for Kelly Clarkson, we're gonna need you to shout us out from the Grammy stage.
Right.
I would like you guys to accompany me.
That's what I'm talking.
Yes. Of course.
Give you a shout out.
Nah. Hey,
we'll be there.
Hey, Wally. I gave Sheila a pen before the show started. You said accompany us, and she broke my pen in half.
I was excited. I'm sorry.
Hey, but we really appreciate you, man. Thanks for all this, all that you do, because behind the scenes, you do a whole lot more than just come on and sing a song and tell people where you perform at.
That's right.
Like a lot of people, y'all might not know, but Wallace Gary is like, when you call him up, he's so positive with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like immediately we became a family. Like, hey, see, you could do this, man. You just got to keep going.
Oh.
I was like,
wait, pause. Let me say something. Do you see what I was referring to when I was saying, and maybe you could chime in too, Wallace. But I was just saying how you have to, success is something, is a big responsibility, because sometimes like your obligation to people that love you and people that you care about is to reach back. I'm not saying push them in the direction you want them to go, but encourage them to do their own thing. You know what I mean? Oh, did we lose him?
I think he hung up.
Oh, well, maybe he can answer on the screen, but that's just what I was saying. Like, Wallace, you know, when we were just starting out, when we were coming up, and he kind of was like, you can do this.
He was actually
and he shouted us out like every
pushing
chance he got.
Sheila to get up on there and show that voice that y'all have grown to love. You want to give him a little verse or something? Come on now. Come on now.
Is this you encouraging me?
Yes, this is me encouraging you. Come on now.
What you want me to sing? I don't really hear it.
No, I'm just playing.
I do love that song, though.
Sing it then. Give him one verse.
One verse? I can't sing after Wallace. Who does that?
Not me.
Right, you want me to sing after
first.
Wallace. I'll sing before the show's over. We got to put a little space between me and that amazing voice.
You ain't
So let's
lying.
go. Come on,
Lamar, how's it going?
Hey, we were just talking about Fridays.
Yep. Just talking about Fridays. And CJ, we're at Fridays in Bayonne.
Fridays on
at
Saturday.
6 p.m. on Saturday.
Do you have to say it slow like that?
Yes, because he's like, what time y'all gonna be at Applebee's?
No.
Oh, Wallace said his
Friday.
battery died.
Oh, no, that's okay.
All right. Well, we're at Fridays in Bayonne on Saturday, 6 p.m. All of you guys come out, check us out. We got flyers for you to put at your table. Put at your tables.
Potatoes. What? Wait, which song is that?
Oh, what's the guy name that married the? She do the lip sync battle.
I don't know. Jonah say.
CJ, say his name.
Figure it out, and then we'll sing it if I know the words. But let's go on. I got so many notes.
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
So mine is shine up your attitude. So most of the time, I realize that in spring cleaning, a lot of times it's your attitude that needs the adjustment. I'm going to say all the time.
You know what nobody ever really do in spring cleaning?
What?
Look in that mirror.
Right. That's why most of my spring cleaning was with me, because if you clean up your surroundings, first of all, have you ever been in, you were getting clothes and you just was throwing stuff all around, and then you come home and you're like, oh man, I didn't realize I made such a mess.
Right.
And you're like, oh my God, I can't even function in a room with all this clutter. You start cleaning up, and once your surroundings are clean and in order, you start feeling a lot better. You can relax, you can get stuff done.
Here's my problem.
What?
I never take clothes and throw them all over.
Well, I'm just saying, like sometimes
my clothes have to be folded a certain way.
We know military man, but what I'm saying is sometimes you do stuff and then you like, I'm gonna get it when I come back, and then you come back and you're like, I gotta clean this room up, I gotta clean this kitchen up, you know what I mean? Don't act like your house has never been untidy.
I'm talking about you're talking about clothes. I don't know that feeling. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, can you please relate to what we're talking about for a second? What I'm saying is, if you're in a clean environment.
When you need the shoes that's on the bottom in the box in the bottom, and you take out all the shoes and then.
We'll wait for him. Yes, and then you have shoes and you're like, I gotta go. I'll be back. And you come back and you see shoes everywhere. We're not talking about clothes anymore. You feel better? I know. Your military mind was like, no unfolded clothes.
No unfolded clothes.
No, but that's what I'm saying. When you're in a clean environment, and that goes for everything. That goes for your mind. First of all, there's nothing new under the sun. So if it goes for one thing, most likely it goes for another, right? So if your mind is cluttered with foolishness, because you're dealing with foolishness with, he said, she said, or, whatever the craziness that's going on, clean that up. Spring clean that up so that your attitude is better. And sometimes you have to clean up your mind in the midst of that craziness so that you can feel better.
Right.
You know what I mean? You have all your friends cackling and, going back and forth, talking about each other, or, going back and forth. I'm not talking to her because she said, no, come on, don't do that. Hey, so-and-so, come on. A, talk to B because y'all need to get it together. I have nothing to do with this. I just wanted to say y'all need to talk. Free yourself from that.
I spent a large time of doing that though. A, B, y'all mad at each other from a distance. You over here talking about this one, you over here talking about this one. Why don't y'all get together and talk about it?
And the point of that is to get yourself out of the situation.
Right.
Hey.
Just stop them from talking to me.
Please don't talk to me about B because I'm not involved. If you really want to say that, go to them. Like we're all friends. Or we're not all friends and you want to talk about B, but I don't want to be involved in that foolishness. Now, you did say something about cuffing season is over.
Cuffing season is
so we want to talk about that too.
Everybody went through that, made it through February. Clear on down to March, it kept getting cold. Even tonight it's a little windy outside. Everybody went from I don't wanna do this no more to baby I need my family back, you know.
Go, make your point.
Wait, hold up. Wallace said he loves your hair.
Thank you.
That's Shaka's hair favorite color. Oh, Shaka Khan's favorite color.
Wait, can I just sidebar real quick? So as a child, and please share this with Miss Shaka. Hopefully I'll have the pleasure of meeting her one day. I've seen her from afar. But as a child, my role models, because I was a little, chubby before I grew into all of this lusciousness.
Come on, Miss Piggy.
Shut up!
Oh, don't tell him.
Jeez.
You told him about
Miss Shaka, be quiet. He always ruins stuff. Anyway, please share with her that I had two idols as a child. Miss Shaka Khan was one of them, and Miss Piggy was the other one. I loved them both because they had such a confidence about them that I just absolutely loved. So I fashioned everything after everything that both of them did. Well, not so much Miss Piggy because sometimes she could be such a flirt, and that wasn't me. But I'm just saying, Shaka Khan and Miss Piggy. But please let her know that I love her, and I look forward to meeting her one day. Okay, girl, sorry. That was my little side.
So, I did talk to my good friend Wallace Gary. He said that we could actually interview some people that he know. I don't want to say their names until they get on the show.
Yay!
He's going to come through first, and then he's going to bring some of his friends through. And I just love the love that he's showing to us, introduced to us by some other really good people, Lanita and Maurice Luke. Yeah. Man, this is about to be the biggest family ever. Like
it is.
But he's gonna bring some people through.
That's how you should have families. Family that supports you.
Family that supports you.
That encourages you to move forward. Oh yeah, and that brings me to harmonize close relationships. So you have people that are close to you. You have people that they're close to you in your heart. You may not talk to them every single day, but when you do talk to them, it's such an encouraging conversation. So I encourage you in your spring cleaning to harmonize those relationships. Make it a purpose or make it a point to reach out to those people. Because sometimes we be so busy that we, sometimes we're so busy that we don't get a chance to, and we spend so much time complaining about the people that work our nerves. And I say, don't do that. Try and make it a point, a purpose to get those relationships that encourage you and stick with those. Just walk away from the other ones. And sometimes they just fade away when you ignore them.
And where we at right now, this is harmonizing, right?
Harmonizing.
So this is what we're going to get into right now. She ready. CJ said, what about John Legend?
What John Legend sing?
John Legend sings So High.
Oh man, I wish I knew that song. I love it.
Well, you don't know that one?
Not
Mary J. Blige, Sweet Thing, or Shaka Khan's Sweet Thing. Which one do you want to go with?
Can I get some music?
You want some instrumental?
Yeah.
I got some instrumental music for you right here.
I thought she wasn't gonna get it. No, but all right. So while he finds the music,
which one you want?
I don't know. Just put it. I don't know.
Shaka Khan's Sweet Thing. You gonna give me one verse?
I can't do Shaka Khan's Sweet Thing. She's just amazing to me. I don't want to mess it up.
Okay. Well, what you want? Mary J. Blige Sweet Thing?
Yeah, give me Mary's Sweet Thing.
You know, Mary is amazing too.
I'm not messing up Miss Shaka's song. I love her too much. And I can't hang. Now, you know, people feel like they can sing Mary because they say Mary, you know. But Mary's voice is amazing too. So let's not sleep on her.
Right.
But at the same time.
She gonna be here soon.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Why are we focused on me right now? Come on, we got a whole bunch of stuff to cover. Sung and written by Shaka Khan. Well, we know that she's the originator and the writer, and she's amazing.
Hectic verse.
And we're going to play a commercial. What's happening? Let me see what you got over there.
Just what you asked for?
Oh, Lord. Oh. Now, come on. Y'all get one verse. All right. Come on. You want to sing with me?
Nope.
I will love you anyway, even if you cannot say you are the one for me. Here's where you ought to be. I just want to satisfy you. You're not mine, can't deny you. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now or I'll go crazy. Oh, sweet Mary, don't you know you're my everything? Oh, sweet Mary. That's it. One verse. Don't you know everything? All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. That's why I'm not singing for. I don't see no con. Aw, thank you, Wallace. I ain't see no con. Why do you always do that?
Because I'm human. Sheesh.
Thank y'all. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better. But you know, I feel like somebody can have a nice voice, but if they don't have the confidence to back it up,
right,
it doesn't come across as, you know,
that's how I feel.
Powerful. Or so, you know, get the backup, see? He wasn't singing, right? Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I'm working on the tone of my voice. Yeah, go ahead. Me?
I'm not
just
gonna,
little old
boy.
Yeah, come on, sing a song.
There is no way in hell I'm gonna sing behind Wallace and Sheila.
Knock it off.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, please, knock it off. Now you know you're being coy because you know you can sing. Stop it. So yeah.
Not like that. Here's my problem. Just like you just said, you have
We're spring cleaning. Get your life together.
Shut it up. Just like you just said, you have to have the confidence behind it. Me, myself, every time I sing a song, I always think, man, if you crack in the middle of this song, they're going to laugh
at you. Are we keeping it real on the show?
Who
thinks real? They are more amazing than you think that you are? Wait, that didn't come out right. What I'm saying is, you have amazing confidence. So can you please get a song?
I have amazing confidence.
Okay, wait, we're not hearing no more excuses. I sang, you get a song together.
You want me to get a song together?
Absolutely. All right, so.
CJ said lies.
Right.
Sing a song.
Right, sing a song and knock it off. All right, so while you get a song together, I'm just going to go through some more of my notes, and I'm going to just pick out some of them that I think are more important. So I said, shine up your attitude, harmonize your relationships. Okay, so here's the thing. Sometimes we do stuff that goes against, remember we talked about it earlier, redefining your core values and going against what you or even believe sometimes. So I'm going to go with, where is it? Restore your integrity. And that looks like just moving in a different direction. And if you've done some stuff that you feel like is a little messed up or is not who you are, okay, stuff happens. Like you just said, I'm human, right? So what we're doing is we're just we're doing the hokey pokey, turning ourselves around, and I talked about somebody last week who like reinvented themselves to an amazing model. And in the beginning of it, she didn't believe in herself, but she wanted to do it. And she just worked and worked until she got the confidence and to the point where she just reinvented her entire life. And now she's doing like runway work. So no matter what it is that you want to do, you know what, restore your integrity by, you know, making wiser choices. Make sure you think about stuff before you do it. Get rid of the riffraff in your life. And that includes even some of the riffraff thoughts that you have, ratchet thoughts that you have, stuff that go against your core value. We said that your core value is what you believe, not what anybody else's believes. So if your value is something, it's not right or wrong, just because somebody else doesn't believe what you believe, but it's what you believe. So go with what you believe. And change your routine. You ready?
Always go with what you believe.
Always go with what you believe. Change up your routine. Don't do what people expect you to do. A lot of times we follow what other people think that we should do and want us to do. But sit down for a minute while you're spring cleaning and decide what it is that you want and go with that. It's your decision. It's your life. Add some people. I've added some amazing people to my life this year that I'm just ecstatic about. I've also gotten rid of some people. And I'm ecstatic about that too. Bye. See you when I see you. But anyway, okay. So are you ready?
Wait, I'm getting requests here. So.
Yes, requests. Come on, let's go.
I got to Teddy. I was going to do Gerald Levert, but I got to Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh, let me sit down.
Wait, let me get the song. Keep talking. Let me get the song.
You didn't get the song? You changing it? What's that? Ooh, baby. What's that?
Ooh, baby. Oh, that was Gerald.
Come on, why can't you sing Gerald? We like Gerald. All right. Well, he gets a song together. But anyway, so, yeah. And another important thing to do is don't overthink. We always say the acronym KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple. Don't overthink stuff. If it's what you want and you've realized that it's going to get you to your next point B, because it's all about advancement, learning, networking, fellowship, love. Your life should be, some of you, and I'm saying that because I'm talking to myself too, it should not be completely what it is. You can't just disregard certain important places and people in your life. And don't get rid of the baby with the bathwater like C wants you to do.
What the hell?
I'm saying, you want to just get rid of everything sometimes, and sometimes you need to pick.
Sometimes things need to go.
Right.
I'm not saying throw away a baby in the bathwater. I'm saying sometimes things need to go. You need to pick and choose really what you really want and really need, and then let everything else go, because it may not be for you. It might hold you down. It might hold you up.
Right.
You can't say right and then
Right,
say.
but I'm saying some things, but if we're talking real talk, what you're saying sometimes contradicts what we do sometimes. Sometimes we say, I can't do it. I'm getting rid of everything and everybody. And you can't do that. You have to see what's good for you, what's not good for you. Is this a direction that I want my life to go in? We're ready?
I couldn't find the karaoke version.
No, we're not doing that. No.
It used
Pause.
to be.
We don't want to hear Teddy. We want to hear you.
Every night I would cry my heart out over you. It reminds me of when you and I was so much in love. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. I just sit at home and not weep. But now all that is changed. I found someone to ease my pain, and it don't hurt now, not now.
Nice.
Alright.
Nice job. Amazing. I love it. Okay. Oh, let's go. Oh my God. Thank you for that. That was good. What are we missing? I'm sure we're missing a whole
Wallace said he wanted me to pretty brown eyes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Not for me.
Why?
Because that's Wallace sing that song.
So what? Wallace sings a lot of songs. You're going to not sing every song he sings. You'll be singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm all day.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, can you put that over here so I can see some of the comments too? Gracias.
Grab your
what?
ass.
What? What are we talking about? What are the people saying?
Amazing, awesome,
Yes.
beautiful. You know.
Oh, but you're shy.
Nah. I didn't say I was shy. She just said it. All right.
We like it. All right, so give us the rest of your notes because we are talking about spring cleaning, and then you can give us a spring cleaning song. While you do that, I'll look at the. Can I unplug this?
No.
Oh, okay. Go.
People never let someone influence your thoughts so much that you lose something that you really think is good. Mm-hmm. I mean, if it's for you, it's for you.
Oh my gosh.
Never let.
I always say that. That's good. What you just said. Never let somebody overtake your thoughts to where. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish. Never
let somebody influence your thoughts. And what does it look like? Mm-hmm. Like when people say, you don't need to be doing that. Mm-hmm. Or,
excuse me,
they said this or they said that. Let the they say is, first of all, we got to find out who they is.
Uh-huh.
First. And why is they so comfortable talking to people about you that's supposed to be in your circle? Why are people so comfortable talking to they? So let's get rid of they and move on. Stick with your relationship. Although cuffing season is over, stick with your relationship. If it worked out for you this long, you had, 8 months of cuffing season? If it worked out for you and you didn't have an argument?
What?
Hey.
What?
If you didn't have an
argument. Stick with it if you didn't have an argument.
Stick
if
with
you,
it.
Well, I believe just the opposite.
You're one of the lucky ones. You're one of the lucky ones.
You've been together for 8 months and you haven't had an argument?
He ain't got nowhere to go.
He's homeless?
He's homeless.
I can't with you.
I told my daughter, I said, what'd you call a person that stay in a relationship and don't have nowhere to go? She said, a hobo. I said, that's what I'm going to call everybody.
That's funny.
I seen a meme. It said, Wallace said he knew Teddy Pendergrass. But he don't call him Teddy Pendergrass. He call him Teddy P.
I used to call him just P.
Yeah, you know.
What?
I used to call him. What up, Ted?
Let me tell you my Teddy Pendergrass song.
Big T.
So my Teddy Pendergrass song is, for those of you from Jersey City, you know the Hudson Mall. Teddy Pendergrass was performing at the Hudson Mall, and my father picked me up and handed me to Teddy, and we took a picture together. And that was the end of my story. I don't really remember it. I saw the picture. In my head, somehow I remember. But anyway, that's my Teddy P story. He held me at the Hudson Mall.
Teddy Pendergrass held you?
He did.
He was pretty strong. No, I'm just saying, you said you was like in Miss Piggy and Chaka Khan, before you got to this beautiful thing.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Play with me. He was pretty strong.
Toy said it does not matter what people say. Grass is not always greener on the other side.
This is very true.
Everybody fertilize their grass. All the grass look the same.
Water your own grass.
But if you keep walking through it, you're going to have a path that the other side not going to have.
What?
If you keep walking through the grass, you're going to have a path that the other side not going to have.
What does that mean?
Stay off the grass.
What does that mean? Sometimes your metaphors confuse me. Could you please explain? What? Stay off the grass? Like, what does that mean?
Don't walk in my yard.
What does that mean?
Stay off the grass.
Oh my God, if you come with me, oh my God, I'm gonna have a headache. So let me tell you what I've always had a problem with in church. No, because I'm saying that drove me crazy in church, and it's driving me crazy right now to hear you. So, hold on, don't let go. Which one? You want me to hold on or you want me to don't let go? Which one do you want me to do? So now you're saying...
No, hold on and don't let go mean you're still holding on. How did that confuse you?
But I'm just saying, I got it eventually, but what I'm saying to you is don't walk on the grass, there's a path. Like, come on, explain what you're talking about.
If the grass is green on the other side,
I don't want to hear about
how would you know other than walking on the grass? Get off the grass. Find a different way.
I quit. Can you
Why to say, remember Shaka was a size 0 back in the day?
She was, but for some reason, when she was running on the beach, she just inspired me. You remember her video?
No.
Oh, because you're not a Shaka fan. So what I'm saying
Last time
is,
I saw Shaka Khan,
her attitude encouraged me. It wasn't her size. She just encouraged me. Her attitude was just like, okay, yeah, I am Shaka, and what's the problem? Like, I don't know. She just, her aura and her voice always encouraged me. And then Miss Piggy, her size encouraged me more than her attitude, because, you know, so I took something from both of them, and they were just both my idols. I always wanted to sing like Shaka Khan, and Miss Piggy.
I know what you got from Miss Piggy.
What did I get from Miss Piggy? Don't get... Shut it up.
A little sarcastic ass.
Whatever. Okay, maybe I did get it from her. But it's okay, though. I love both of them equally. I had this Miss Piggy puppet, and I cried when somebody stole her from me. She was my favorite. Loved her so much. What is your problem? You never had an idol as a child that you looked up to?
It wasn't a puppet.
It just happened to be Miss Piggy and Shaka Khan. I don't see anything wrong with that. Whatever.
Walla said they're both bold.
Yes.
That's what you, that
Absolutely.
is not what you got out of that.
What? First
See,
of all,
let me explain something to y'all.
their
First of
attitude.
all,
You can't tell me what I got from Miss Piggy.
up until last year, maybe 2 years ago, she was so quiet.
It was all in me. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby. What I'm saying is, it was all in me.
You gonna keep
It
singing that
needed a
song. You
moment.
gonna keep singing that song.
All right, wait.
I do it next. Come on. You can't leave me stuck like this.
That's what I told. No, what I'm saying is, sometimes it takes a minute for some stuff to grow on you. Yeah, I was quiet and I would hold things internally, but I didn't feel the need to, you know, try and be the center of attention. I let everybody else do that. I still don't feel the need to be the center of attention. If I have something to say, I'm going to say it and people listen, but I got that. Maybe it was held up that I got that from Miss Piggy and Shaka Khan. Because if I had that attitude all my life, chances are that I would not be humble and quiet. You know what I mean? Like, it comes out in certain times, and it comes out mostly when I'm around people that I feel comfortable with. Otherwise, sometimes I can be a little quiet. I wouldn't say shy anymore, but a little quiet, a little bit reserved, because I like to watch a lot. I want to see what's going on before I put myself in the center of a situation. Now, Miss Piggy and Miss Shaka, they didn't care. They were the center, and they knew everybody knew it.
I almost jumped out there just now. I was like, that's me. And then you said Miss Piggy and Shaka, and I was like, wait.
Well, no, we know you like to be the center of attention. No, really go. What's you? Go, what's you?
No,
No, what's you? Share with the group.
that I don't mind just jumping out there. Like,
Right.
people gonna talk.
I don't care what people say. I was talking about myself. Everything that I do, I consult myself first.
You do?
Hey, self, do you feel like saying something about this? I do, thank you. So, everybody, or, nah, it's not for me. I'll shut up. But like I said, in this spring cleaning, we have to reevaluate
I
some
don't know.
stuff. I'm not gonna just blab off
I
just
think
because.
I think I'll be asking myself, should I say something?
And you say yes every time.
And then before I answer,
You said
I
something.
done already said something. There's people be mad at me and I don't know why. They say things like for real, you be mad at me? You ain't even had to say that. What'd I say?
You say something and then you ask, what did you say?
No, people say, like if I say something and you go, you ain't even had to say that. And I'll be like, what? What'd I say?
So then you have some spring cleaning to do. Because if you said something, you're just saying stuff before you know what the point is?
No, I know exactly what I want to
So
say.
then why would you ask what if you already know?
I know what I want to say. I'm trying to figure out how you heard it.
So then why not ask that instead of what I say?
Because
You know what
if
you
I
said.
say what I say and you tell me what I said in your interpretation of what I said, I can say, no, that's not what I meant. Or, hey, that's what I meant.
That's what it is. But everybody has spring cleaning to do with their self.
Toy, you have a very good idea of what I was talking about. Thank you very much.
Go ahead. What did she say?
She said, stay off my grass means stay out of my business.
Thank you. That's all I was asking you to do.
You wanted me to say that?
I wanted you to explain what your metaphor was. You started a whole path with the left side, the green grass, and explain. If you're able to say something, then I just wanted you to explain for the people like me who didn't know what exactly you were referring to. Stay out of my grass could mean a whole bunch of stuff. It could. Wait, what? Shut up. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if you're going to say
really,
something, I didn't know what you were referring to.
Wallace said you're a sweetheart, very professional, humble, and reserved. Shaka's a really shy person. Hard to believe, but true.
But when she hits that stage...
Right. As soon as that light go on.
I knew she was my long-lost stepmother.
She go to the stage. She go to the stage just like this. And sing her song, flat-footed.
Absolutely.
I seen her kick her shoe off. She almost hit one of the band members, but that was she was like, oh baby, I'm sorry.
Wow. Yeah, I could see that. I could see her being really reserved and not saying, and being like peaceful and quiet before her show. In my head. Hopefully one day I'll get to know that for a fact. I mean, besides Wallace telling me. Wallace, I need to meet her. I need her in my life.
Since we are accompanying you to the Grammys. Man, I really appreciate that dude.
I've been saying he's my favorite since day one. So
now, there's some other people that we really appreciate also. I mean, Wallace is just one of many.
Not
some
that
of plenty.
Not that many.
One of many.
Not that many, because we know who. You see the people who support us. Absolutely. You see the people who
throw
support.
some names out there?
I'm not saying, you're saying, well, when I say many, you're like one of thousands.
No.
One of billions.
No. That's not what I'm talking about.
We have.
Me and Wallace talked earlier about another good friend, but I'm gonna wait till I get him on to come on the show, and then we'll do the same thing.
So y'all just gonna have a subliminal private conversation.
Well,
that we don't know anything about.
Well,
that's all right.
Y'all can best believe one thing.
What?
If I am anything, I am a businessman. And in business, you can best believe one thing. I am constantly working.
Working.
Work
it out then. No, but okay, so did you finish with all? You have like 25,000 pages of notes.
No. That's done. What was it called? Cuffing season is over. It's time to move into growing up. Well, you guys got to know each other all winter. It's time to grow into this beautiful relationship. I really hope everybody got what they wanted or with who they wanted to be with. If you didn't, there's always
there's always right now.
There's always the end of this year.
Not end of this year. There's always right now. Reclaim. This is.
Please, people, like and share the show.
Please do.
Can
I just make this point? Because this is important to me, and I think I finally finished my spring cleaning today.
You did?
I did, and the last part of spring cleaning for me, my inner spring cleaning, was to reclaim your inner peace. There's nothing like it. Nothing. That comes with a lot of turmoil. Reclaiming your inner peace is a huge fight. It's not a lot of hums and quiet times. It's a lot of fighting and making sure that you are at peace with your decisions, peace with the people that you have in your life, getting rid of people, keeping people, cultivating relationships, loving on those who love on you. It's not easy. It's easier said than done. And he's trying to deflect right now because he needs to do it himself. But he's going to get there. And we're all still working on ourselves. And go. You just did a whole Prince Revelations.
No.
It wasn't snuggling. It wasn't snuggling season. It was cuffing season. And C thought that that's what his interpretation of spring cleaning was. To get rid of the person you cuffed with all winter and then find somebody new.
Well, you could either get rid of the person if they didn't work out for you, or
you can always do that. You don't have to
stay with that person that made it work for you, or just tell people kick rocks and do your own thing. But whatever it is that you do, make sure that you do it for you. Make sure that you do it in in your best interest. Because you can be out there doing stuff for other people and you'll never get your stuff done. Toy said, yes, it's very hard to get inner peace and keep it peaceful.
Right. So it's constant. It's daily. It's moment by moment. It's losing it for a second and say, hey, wait a minute. That's not what I want to do.
Well,
So-
see, most of us have learned that in the military life. We get a peace of mind, we get peaceful in certain degrees of the day, certain degrees of the night. It's like, okay, you could be in a crowd full of people and still find your inner peace. Or something could trigger that inner peace and it could be a brawl or a battle. But then you have to have that battle with yourself, whether you want to join the festivities or turn away and walk away. However, I'm working on peace of mind. I kept telling myself that I don't have to be at every party. I don't have to be at everything, everybody. Because I was trying to be at everything that everybody had. And I was burning myself out. I got family that was telling me all the time that, cause if you keep going like that, you're gonna put yourself in the hospital. So I learned to pick and choose my battles, pick and choose the war. So if y'all don't see me at everything, believe me, you're gonna see me at something. I can't stop doing
He's
everything.
speaking for himself.
I'm talking about me.
I'm available for
Right.
appearances. I'm available for appearances.
She's definitely
for
available.
TV, for radio.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the after party.
No. Whoop. I don't even ever remember you. I don't do after parties. After the party's over, I'm after home. So I don't do after party. I'm there for the
I'm gonna tell you the way my mind's set up right now. Y'all throw some day parties, so I could be in the bed by 10.
What are you talking about?
For real.
Oh, you're tired, huh?
I am.
It's okay. I'm available for appearances, for festivities. I love you Fridays, and thank you, Big Pretty Entertainment. We're there for you too. Thank you so much to Wallace Gary, who wrote our amazing theme song, who sang it to perfection. Thank you everybody for watching and viewing. We hope you got something out of spring cleaning. Here's our theme song. Hey, hey. So we want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. Think about your spring cleaning. You know, do what's best for you and the people that you love and care about. Don't just consider yourself. It's not all about you, but it's about the people in your inner circle that you care about and what works best for your peace of mind and for the people that you love. Keep moving forward.
We want to thank you guys for coming out, joining us. This is Cee.
This is Sheila.
This is Cee And Sheila Show.
Thank you so much as we rock out to the Cee And Sheila Show.
Yeah.
New music. You gotta play that again.
And all of that conflama.
Hey.
Don't forget to check in and be sure to get
I love
the
it.
bill.
And you'll love it again next week.
Yes, we will. And a few minutes after the show's over, and after that, I'll love it again. But we gotta rock out to it.
Y'all have a good one. Take it easy. Have a good night.
Good
y'all.
night, everybody.